Hey everybody, welcome to Setta's Place. Today's video is the world temperature blanket and a crochet with me video. I decided to put them together because it's only been a week. I had been doing every 2 weeks, and this time I had time today, so I said let me go ahead and jump on and go ahead and get a week ahead, because remember last video I picked 2 weeks worth of names. So I'm just going to do 1 week on this video, show you the colors, crochet with you, and answer a few questions. All right, so, for anyone who, like, this is your first video and you're not sure what I'm talking about, I will put in the description box the playlist for the world temperature blanket, and you can look back and see, you know, what this is all about. I explained it, especially in the first video. And then, but if you want to watch the others to see, you know, where you were at, you know, in our, on our throw. It's a throw more than in the blanket, but so here is what it is looking like from last week. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love this addition of the colors here. I think it came out so pretty, and that yellow just really brought it out. And then the clay, which is like a burnt orange color, really it's giving it a whole new color theme. There. Okay, so before I get started, a couple things I wanted to tell you. For those of you who have been with me for, since the beginning, basically, y'all know I like to change things up. And I usually start on something, and then halfway through or quarter way through, I turn it into something else. And I'm having an idea. So I haven't formulated it yet, but it's in the works. So I did a little something different in the case I decide to do this new thing that I'm going to make out of this temperature blanket or throw. I'm going to crochet it a certain way, but if I change my mind, if it doesn't work out, I can still, it'll still work together. So this is, as you can see, where we left off, but there is one color missing because I started a new section, and I went ahead and put a gray row and then the white, which was the last color that was needed to be added. So as if I had not separated it, it would look like this. The white would have been next on that last day. So it looked like that. But I have an idea. So if it works, I'm going to need to have a different section. I'm going to continue with the colors just like normal, just like this. And I'll have a couple of sections. And but I'm not going to tell you until I figure out what I'm going to do first. And if it doesn't come together, all I have to do is sew this to this. To sew it to it or crochet it together. And it's still a throw for the bed. So stay tuned to see what I might end up turning this into. So we shall see. So I'll be working with this piece for a little while till I get a certain height, and then hopefully by then I'll figure out what I want to do. So but like I said, if you've been here in the past, I would start something and turn it into something else before it's finished. And that's the joy of crochet. You could do and have fun. I like to have fun with my crochet. Anywho, so let me go ahead and tell you real quick what the temperatures and the colors were, and then we can crochet. Okay, we had for April the 2nd was Puerto Rico, which was, I can't pronounce your name, I'm so sorry. Magdalia, something like that. It was 83 degrees, which was our beautiful yellow again. And then Okay, I was Montgomery, Alabama, because these were where people were born. These 2 weeks were, I asked you all where you were born, and this is where these states came from, or countries. So Montgomery, Alabama, which was me, was 78 degrees. And these are the highs. Let me make sure. Yeah, highs. And 78 degrees is, it was aqua. I'll call it my no label aqua because I didn't have a label for this one. Then Brooklyn, New York was Deetra with 53 degrees, and that color was coffee. Buchanan, Michigan, Laura Jo, she sent me her temperature in the email, and it was 60 degrees, which was forest green. What's this one? Oakland, California was Jan. Her was 77 degrees, and that is the aqua again. Des Moines, Iowa was Elaine. She sent me her temperature in the email. 48 degrees. Citrus Punch. I'm going to have to ball up some more because this will probably be used up. And Block Switch, I'm sure I said it wrong, England, with Sally, 57 degrees, and that is this awesome clay color. Okay, so those are the colors we're going to be working with today. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be working on this piece here. Okay, I'm going to be starting on this side. And then one of the questions while I'm here, let's see, pull up I had some questions from the last video. Oh, I had one question from Sheila. She gave me where she was born, and I will be using that in the next time, because it's a country we have not had, so I want to put that in there. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to wait. But I wanted to, if she's watching, hey, Sheila, I will use your birth place. And I didn't answer your comment so that it would be here so I could see it. So now that I can, I'll heart it. Now that I wrote it down. Okay. So that's one of the questions. Oh, now where did it go? I've been holding on to that question. Okay, here it is. She says, I'm a beginner. How do you end and start your rows? And that is Miss Julia A. I have the tutorial in the description box for the moss stitch, but I'm so glad because I had put the wrong tutorial in the description box. It was for another pattern, and I just realized it because I went to look, for this question. I wanted to make sure I had that in the description box. I went to check it, and it turns out I had the wrong tutorial the whole time. So I'm working on changing it because I have to go to each video. So I've got it about halfway done. So if you want to look at that video, it's the moss stitch. And because I am not the best at changing color and doing the moss stitch correctly. As you will see in this one, I am all crooked. My it's like so I don't want to be tell you to be the judge. It's best to go to the tutorial so you can see it properly. But basically, it's just like since I'm leaving a tail, I just hook on to the first stitch, and I do a single crochet back into the same stitch, and then I do a single crochet. And on some of mine, I put two, I mean with a chain. I'm sorry, I do a single crochet and a chain, and then you single crochet in the next. But sometimes I add 2 chains depending on the thickness of the yarn. So I'm using so many different size yarns. And but that's basically what it is. But please watch the very good tutorial, and that way you could follow along to see how you start, start it and all that kind of thing. And also I wanted to let anyone know, like if this is your first time watching and you want to know, like you say, you want to know more about what I'm doing, I always have the playlist of all these of the world temperature blanket, and you can go back and find out any of the questions you might have, and all that kind of thing. I have the video that you could go to tell me where you live, your city and your state, and then I randomly pick from that video most of the time to know whose temperature to pick. I explained it in the very first video the best, I think. So if you want to check out, look at that so you know what's going on, and yeah, and join in. But so as you can see, we've done January, February, and March, and I've started April. So yeah, so this is where I'm at. Now I'm confused, and gonna be confusing folks when they come and see this little bit done. They think it's at the beginning of January or something. Sorry. But so that's basically how I do that. And then I had another question. What color chart do you use on your weather blanket? It's Brenda Smith. This one right here is what I came up with. Because it's a world temperature blanket, there's going to be, I knew there would be, I wanted a wide range of colors because of all the different temperatures in the world, all the states and countries. I chose to pick a variety of temperatures. Some are just 5 degrees difference, some are 10 degrees difference, just so I could make sure I had plenty of color choices. But you can make it up. You can make up your own. It doesn't have to be a standard every 10 degrees or anything like that. So hopefully that answered your question. And for those of you who don't even know what a temperature blanket is, my friend, Miss Stitch and Sew, explains it in a previous video, which will be linked in that playlist that I told you about. And Miss Stitch and Sew has been so busy, y'all. She has not had a chance to come back and have our therapy group. So I'm sorry about that. But I have gotten a lot of things going on, and I have got a lot of things done in the storage unit, but I still got a lot to go. And as you can see, those of you who pay attention to all this back here, as you can see, I've got some, I need to clean that up a little bit more, my bags. That's not going to be, I want it to look better, but I added a few things, and over here, so I think this part here looks a little better, and I got something going on over there. I'll show you about that later. But yeah, I just have a lot I'm doing, but I want to get it done. And even on the other side of my bedroom, I'm doing some things. So and it takes a little bit more effort to tape with Miss Stitch and Sew. So because I have to record 2 different videos and then time it to where, I'm talking and she answers. So it takes a little bit more, and I want to do it again. So I really had fun doing it, but I also want it to be good. So, well, the best as I can do it anyway. And so here is what it's looking like so far. Isn't that pretty? I like the little white tufts in there with that yellow. And one thing with this, for me, I found is not to crochet tight, which I do sometimes because I'm a tight crocheter, and I have to make myself loosen up, which is kind of hard sometimes. But I think the looser, the better, because it makes it more drapey, and it helps it not to bend in, or, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, so those were those two. Let's see. Okay. Oh, then I wrote down some. Oh, I messed up my color rank. What order was it in? I'll have to look. Okay. I have, let's see. I have a couple of shout outs. First, Creative Crochet with Rhonda. Is it Rhonda or Rhoda? Rhonda, I think. I will link her channel down below. She is doing something called DIY Hero. And it's like, I don't know all the details, but it's like she has to have votes, and she goes up into the ranks, the more votes she gets, and you can vote every day. And I don't know all the details, but it sounds really cool from what I do know. And I wanted to help support her. So if you all would like, I'm going to put her link her channel. You go listen to everything she says, so you know exactly what it is. And if you go and vote for her, and it'd be great. She's in 5th place. The last time I looked, she was in 5th place. And we're trying to get her up there to number 1. So please check that out. And, you know, check out her channel, and also check out this this challenge that she is doing. It sounds like fun. Okay. Oh, and that challenge ends on the 14th. So she has, today is the, well, it's the 10th, but I don't know how I'm putting the video out today. So it might be the 11th by the time the video comes out. So she has a few more days. So if you could go and vote for her each day, and because you get 1 vote a day, I believe, every 24 hours. And do that for her. Christine sent me the email about that. So yeah, so thank you, Christine. Or is it Christina? Christine. My handwriting. But anywho. Okay, there's also 2 channels. I'm calling them the long lost YouTubers. They have been off of YouTube for a good minute, and they are back. I am so happy that they are back. One of them is Stitch to Malou is her channel. All these will be in the link in the description box. I will link her returning video that I watched, so you can check out who she is, and get introduced to her. And it's like I say, I was so glad when I saw her back, because it's been a good while. And then my friend Donna's is Sunshine LeClaire. And I was just about to email her, like, where you been? What's up? Are you okay? But she has put a video out too, so I will link that. Y'all please go and support these ladies, and check out their channels. And but yeah, because they're awesome. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna crochet for a little bit, and I'll come back when I start the next row, and we'll talk some more. Okay. Oh, cause it's pretty. Oh, isn't that beautiful, y'all? Okay, so I wanted to let y'all know. Let me see. Okay, there's two things I was gonna let y'all know. I'm doing a spring pattern bundle on at my website. If you want to check that out, I'll have that link down below. For my Setta summer top, if you haven't got that pattern yet, the hug and the shawl pattern, and the Lenore wrap, a 3-pack bundle for the pattern with tutorials to get you ready for the spring. So you can check it out if you like to see what they're about. And yeah, it'll be down in the description box. Okay. And now this yarn is thinner than the yellow, so I'm putting 2 chains in between some of them, just to make sure it doesn't start turning in on me. So that's what I'm doing. Isn't that pretty, y'all? Okay, now I gotta see what my next color shade. This is 83 and 78. 53 was coffee. This is coming out so pretty. I can keep it straight now. Okay, got the next color started. That brown is really bringing out the light, brighter colors. So the spring has finally decided to stay, I think. It was still cold, but no more snow since the other day, y'all. Can y'all believe it? Those of you who might have seen the video, I'll link it down below. It's like a little quick video to make you laugh. One day it was spring, sunshine. Next day it was snow. I mean, snow, not the flurries, but snow. I have more footage, so there'll be a longer video. I'm gonna try to get it out this week. Because me and Kathy, we drove all over town. All over. We went to Palmer, and that's the next town over. And showed y'all some mountains and and stuff, and some water. It was just beautiful. And then the next day, literally, it snowed. But anywho, so I'll put that video out. I'm gonna try to get it out this week, so y'all can check that out. And also another moose video, and actually it's the same moose that was in the previous video. But we ran into that night. The next morning, they were literally in the backyard. So I went out on our little, it's like a little deck thingy with the door, and I didn't go all the way out. I'm right at the door. And they were like across, they were really in the neighbor's yard, but in the back of ours. Anyway, you'll see. And I got some more footage of the moose during the day, so you can see them really clear, and it came out really good. So keep an eye out for that. Look at that, y'all. Isn't it beautiful? And then I'm going to have a giveaway video coming up for the calendar. Because at the time I bought a few extras after I realized that people were, actually wanted it. So I have a few here, but I don't want them to, I don't want the year to get away and they're just here. I want people to have them. So, because no one else has ordered. There's been a few people who have ordered them, but I'd rather get them out there. So I'm going to I'm going to give a few of them away. And what I'm going to do is, well, I'll explain in another video, but specifically for that. But I'll just, since I have y'all, I'm telling you. For my Patreon page, or whatever you call it, I'm going to be giving a couple of them away over there to the next two people who join. I think I'm at 18. Yeah, I think I'm at 18 right now. So the next two people who join will get a calendar. So and over there on Patreon, I put all my patterns. So if you don't have any of the patterns, my designs, they're all on there. And when you join, you can cancel anytime. So, after 1 month, you can cancel. But hopefully you stick around if you decide to come over. I'm going to be having a lot of life updates over there. I've already started some. So if you're interested, you want to check it out and join. And if you're, like I said, the first two people who join, so that's number 19 and number 20, they will get a calendar. And then, then I might do some more giveaways or whatever, over there. But then I'm also not on this video, but on the specific video that I'm just telling y'all about, I'm going to give one calendar away on that video. Because April is almost over, y'all. I know it's like middle April, and time is rolling, and I just want people to be able to use them and enjoy them, the ones that I do have here. So so keep an eye open for that if you are interested. Oops, I caught some on my tail. Yes, now back to what I don't know if it's going to work, but I can't wait. Once I figure it out, I will let y'all know what I'm going to do about, where is it? Now, once I figure it out, I'll let y'all know what I'm going to do about either connecting these back together or make the project that I'm thinking that I want to make with this. And the fringes will stay, so it's not gonna be no sewing in, no, that's too many ends. So the fringes will stay, even on the other project that I'm thinking about. So give me a few weeks to figure out, what I'm gonna do, and then I'll let you know, what I come up with this. And yeah. Okay. Another row down, y'all. Y'all hear the doggy? He's woofing. Somebody must be home. Yep, there he goes. I guess that is, well, I guess that is a, the signal for me to go. Because there'll be a lot of life noises happening. So I guess I'm going to finish this up, and I'll come back and show y'all how at the end of this video what it looks like for this 1 week. And I'll come back probably on Saturday to do the other week, because this was just a impromptu crochet with me. All right, y'all. I will talk to you later, and have a blessed day.